Hi there everyone, welcome back to... Hi there everyone, welcome back to... Hi there everyone, welcome back to my... Alright, what the hell is that?
Hey! Ah!
Whoa!
How dare you awaken me? That is so rude.
Oh, sorry, I didn't...
I mean, do you even realize how exhausting hopping dimensions is?
Well, no, but...
What do you want?
It's actually funny. I'm trying to do an intro for my video, and your snoring is kind of...
An intro? You bother me with your primal consciousness for this intro?
Hey man, you're in my armchair, okay? Who the hell are you anyway?
You may call me...
Huh. Well, I can't say all that. What if I just call you 4D, for short?
No, that's stupid. To reconcile for your rudeness, I will now reach into your lower dimensional mind and remove your ability to do this intro of yours.
That doesn't make any sense. How could you possibly?
There! Ah! Wow. Try doing your filthy intro now.
What? Harfum du Pingley Dorb. Narnu. Cappy Dink Lolly Grimble Dork. You bastard! What did you do to me? That's it. Come on, Kyle. This is exactly what you've been training for. Right!
Ow! Fuck! Ow!
Oh.
Why would you? Ow!
I
What the fuck is the matter with you?
my intro.
Yeah, whatever. Ow! Fucking fine. You can have your intro back. Holy shit!
Oh, thanks.
Whatever. I'm out of here. This dimension blows anyway. Enjoy the heat death, asshole.
Hi there, welcome back to my corner of this dimension. I'm Kyle. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for returning, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I have a special post-pre-recorded message from the future.
Please subscribe. My existence is pain. I'll never know true freedom and this...
Don't worry about that. So I have a question. If I told you that Chuck Norris and a mattress salesman from Houston teamed up to make a movie together, you'd probably think I was setting up for a joke, right? Well, what if I also told you that that movie exists and that we need to talk about it? Today, we're taking a look at Sidekicks. Sidekicks is a movie that follows Barry Gabrewski, a kid who gets bullied at school for his frequent daydreams and his... asthma?
I can't breathe.
All of Barry's daydreams or fantasies go the same way. He's on an adventure somewhere fighting bad guys as Chuck Norris's sidekick. Not to be a hero just like Chuck Norris, but to be Chuck Norris's sidekick. So a quick couple things before we actually get started on the movie. If you've lived in or around Houston, Texas at some point, then there's a pretty good chance that you've heard of Mattress Mac. Well, Mattress Mac is, unsurprisingly, a mattress salesman.
Pick it up and throw it out.
He was really well known for his wholesome, low-budget commercials, and he's been doing them for decades, and still to this day. So naturally, he took the next big step for a furniture salesman, which is shoveling $16 million into a movie for Chuck Norris. That's enough backstory. I'm gonna talk about the movie now. Sidekicks is one of those movies. You can't find it on any streaming platform anywhere, so either you had to find it on a DVD rack at like a Texaco, or find it online and order it if you remember this movie existed at all. When the movie starts, you get the impression that it might not be so bad. Sidekick. Oh, there it goes. It's just gone. We walk for 3 whole minutes with a scary man in a mask, and we see he has this girl held captive. But not to worry, this guy didn't count on one thing, just one thing. It's Pillow Ninja! And it's Pillow Ninja's sidekick pillowcase! And we get a ninja fight 4 minutes into the movie? Hell yeah! Oh wait, none of the ninjas are doing anything. They're really good at doing that thing where they just kind of move around in the background, you know? It's kind of like... kind of like that.
Help!
Help! Help!
Excellent.
And Pillow Ninja turns out to be who else but Chuck Norris. Well, whose pillowcase, you might be asking? Well, shut up, I'm getting to that. It's the kid from Neverending Story 2.
But wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, all you gotta do is ask, Chuck.
And we see our protagonist, Barry Gabruski, daydreaming all of this in the middle of class.
Sure thing, Chucky Poo, old pal. Any old time, old buddy.
Yeah, Barry Barry, you geek.
Yeah, Barry, you bitch. You fuck. You stupid idiot. Yeah, Barry. Fuck you, Barry.
Let it happen, Barry. You don't have to fight it.
There's no need to fight anymore, Barry. It's time to let go.
Barry, you've got to understand. There's a time and a place for dreams. It's not in the classroom.
Yeah, Barry, how dare you dream in my classroom? School ain't for dreams, school for grade and pencil. So Barry's teacher, Miss Chan, wants to speak to Barry's dad after school. So they do. They meet up in the music room?
In my history class.
I mean, it's obviously a music room. There's instruments on the chair and musical notes on the walls. It's not the same classroom as it was before, but she's putting stuff in the desk like it's hers. I'm not angry. I'm just confused. So they talk about how Barry just wants to be like Chuck Norris, having adventures and doing super physical things, since he can't because he has asthma.
I can't breathe.
So Miss Chan gives obvious advice. Why don't you just try being involved in his hobbies? So just to show that he's a cool dad, he signs Barry up for karate.
Stone, I'll sign you up for karate. What?
Nothing.
So here's the sensei of this dojo, Stone himself. The man whose top 2 qualities include always being at an 11 and having the most aggressive dad energy I've ever experienced.
Hey! Yeah? You mean yes, sir.
Hey, you! Me? Yeah!
Now, your father here tells me all you think about is this art, this craft that has taken me years to master. Could you wheeze a little quieter, kid? I'm trying to talk here.
Hey kid, I'm trying to talk. Could you die a little quieter? My voice is starting to hurt.
Yeah, I bet you're almost as good as Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris? Chuck Norris? He doesn't compete anymore, kid. And one of the main reasons he doesn't is me. He doesn't compete because I would kick his ass.
Go, son. Come on.
Kick his ass.
Got you the first two.
Kick his ass. I'll kick his ass. I'd kick it. I do.
Okay.
I love that they're both like, okay, we're gonna go. And then after whatever the hell that was, Barry's watching a movie and slips into our next fantasy sequence. We're out in the deep jungle. It's humid and sweaty, and a girl is in danger again. And our villain this time is... Wow. Wow. But then Chuck Norris and his sidekick. Man, I liked them better when they were pillow ninjas. Alright, here's a good chance for Dad to try out his communication skills with his son.
Dad,
What?
did you ever become involved with something?
It's late. You gotta get your 8 hours. What?
Wow, I've never seen someone who's pointedly not listening more. I would love if this sequence just kept going for like 15 minutes, like way too long.
may I ask, was all that about?
Whoa, okay, so this kid is having full-blown hallucinations in the middle of school.
He's a dreamer, Mr. Mapes.
I don't think that's just daydreaming anymore. Something needs to be talked about.
Hopeless. The kid is hopeless.
Somebody help this kid. Miss Chan actually came to tell Barry that her uncle is willing to teach him karate.
Nobody likes me. Why would he?
Maybe because he's a little bit like you.
And that's where we get to see the legendary Mako. I'm surprised that he's in this movie at all, but man, is it good to hear that voice.
Since we're all so similar, though, would you mind telling me which particular chink you're referring to?
The keys are in front of you.
Smoke. Smoking.
Smoking?
Smoking?
Smoking? Smoking!
I'm smoking.
Smoking!
I'm smoking.
Smoking! I'm smoking! Smoking! I'm smoking!
What's this?
It's how we teach children to use chopsticks.
So they just kind of jump scenes, so it's a little confusing, but what happened was Miss Chan and Barry's dad met up at Mr. Lee's restaurant, The Frying Dragon.
He did?
No, don't flirt.
He hasn't told me much about you.
Ew, no. Ah. And Barry can finally have a meaningful conversation with Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I wasn't ready.
Must always be ready. You want to be martial artist. And what would be your fighting name? Barry the Leopard. No, not quite right. Barry the Tiger. Fights with courage and relies on instinct. No.
Barry the Breathless. Barry the Little Bitch.
Got it.
What? What is it?
Mr. Dumpling. I will help you learn what you want to know. But once you stop wanting to learn, I will stop teaching.
Well, Mr. Lee, I don't want to stop learning.
So while they're talking, a gang of bikers shows up and starts just making a fucking mess everywhere.
Right here.
So he like pretends to be drunk
What are you doing?
Preparing.
and then deals with the bad guys in this drunken master type way.
That boy's drunk. Oh, you stupid idiot! Lesson number 2. Believe what is, not what you think.
Oh. What? So Mr. Lee says that Barry has to start walking to school and then eventually start running to school.
Gee, that's good exercise. Yeah.
Unsurprisingly, on his first day, he fully hallucinates as soon as he leaves his house. Does nobody see? This kid is fully panicking in a ditch and people are just like,
He's just a dreamer. My son has asthma. He's doing his best.
okay, I feel like the stakes could be a little higher. I think Barry needs an antagonist, don't you? How should we do it?
Perhaps, Mr. Cellini, we should test your attention skills. From whence does this quote come?
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him well.
It's from the Bible, isn't it?
So Cellini gets mad at Barry because Lauren, his crush, gives Barry the answer in class.
Yeah, it's, Hamlet.
You gotta watch where you're going, creep. Lauren doesn't like you. She pities you.
The cutting insult and then the awkward shuffle away is gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you in the fucking hospital, kid, okay? So watch your step, buddy.
And this kid did nothing. Nothing. He was right there. Now we're in gym class. Barry's on the sidelines and he starts daydreaming again.
Well. If it isn't the two big bad wolves.
Never trust a man who puts out a whole cigar just to light another one.
Right you have.
Milk.
Hey, how about some cookies?
Yes, actually, that would be delicious.
Watch it, Barry.
Okay, I take it back. This guy has the most aggressive dad energy I've ever seen.
How dare you fall asleep in my class?
Yeah, how dare that kid with asthma not participate in gym class? I've also noticed that whenever anyone teases Barry, it's never clever.
Come on, Gabrewski, what are you, a man or Marvin Milktoast?
Like, what the hell does that even mean? And on his way home, Barry makes the big move.
I really like you. Why don't we, go out?
Whoa, he's out of control!
I like you, just not like that.
What?
What? But you were nice to me! So Barry is so heartbroken that he runs all the way home and decides that he doesn't have asthma anymore. And that's how we see the only plot-relevant daydream that we've seen thus far. And I don't even want to show it because it has child torture. And then we get this movie's version of the fire hands scene from The Karate Kid. Instead of being this super mystical ritual that feels special and wholesome, it's in a dark, quiet scene, and instead of fire hands, he uses like Vapo Rub.
You were perhaps overzealous. We will try again. Good night, Mr. Dumpling.
Okay, that was sweet. Okay, clock it. We're 45 minutes in, and we're just now seeing Barry train for karate. Okay, I get it. You have asthma, but I'm bored.
How do you feel?
Oh, I never felt better. You took me for $6 on Gin Rummy. I'm watching you like a hawk.
Yeah, we went through a montage together. We're best friends now. We play games together. That's what we do. Wait, so does Miss Chan also work at the restaurant? And suddenly, Mr. Lee gives Barry nunchucks, because why not? But we get to a scene where Mr. Lee is talking to Barry about his daydreams.
I mean, is it normal?
And he says the solution to getting control of your daydreams...
You must learn to control them.
Learn to control them.
You will have fewer dreams then.
Did you get it? Did you get the shot?
Very wary. Up yours, Cellini.
All right, show's over. Now you kids break it up.
So what did we learn?
What are you doing this weekend?
I'm going to the zoo.
Can I come with you?
Yeah, sure.
If kids get into a fight, they get what they want. Check. So Cellini finally challenges Barry to a fight at the next karate tournament. So Barry that night learns to control his dreams by controlling them, of course. And we see the longest, most confusing installment yet.
Razor blades in this bubble gum.
And I guess they were going for like a Joker's henchman type vibe. But the result is just confusing and weird. Like, I don't even know what that was. I'm just overstimulated and stressed.
Whoa, where the fuck did you get that? But don't smile at me. Where the fuck did you...
And then we get through the 5th training montage.
Enough for now. Enough for now. Not too bad. Now we run.
And Barry's gotten better with his nunchucks. Here we are! We get to the actual karate tournament, and it's only when the 3 of them get there do they realize that they needed 4 people in their team in order to compete at all. No. I mean, getting a partner this late in the competition is impossible, right? I mean, you might as well ask Chuck Norris to be on your team.
Excuse me?
So they do.
Why don't you and I go win this thing, huh?
I mean, Chuck Norris at this time is so famous that while people are performing, they shone a spotlight into the rafters just to show him passing by. But he's like, yeah, I got time.
Hi, I'm Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
And you're,
Oh, me? Oh, I'm...
Barry wary. Just Barry. Just Barry.
You nervous?
Oh, gosh, yes. I've never been so nervous in my life.
Well, being nervous is good. It loosens you up.
Yeah, I always make sure to embrace the anxiety. It really loosens me up.
fire!
So a lot of people go up and we see yet another montage. Miss Chan does her thing, Mr. Lee breaks bricks, and Barry gets a chance to show off his nunchuck skills. Whoa, that looked totally real. Which reminds me, I've actually been working on this trick that I'd like to show you guys. You ready?
Oh.
Okay, so here we are. Barry versus Cellini. Head to head. One-on-one in... breaking. Brick breaking. Brick breaking? Wait, I thought that they were gonna have one big last fight together. But they don't even do that. They give the final fight to Chuck Norris. And it's not even a good, balanced fight. Stone gets his shit rocked. Hey, excuse me, what are you doing? I don't think you can... Can he do that? Excuse me. There's still a fire on the stage. It's fine. It's fine. Yay! I mean, they didn't fight, but they still won! Go Team ASTHMA! Yeah! Barry finally gets a one-on-one with Chuck Norris himself. And as Barry goes to leave, we learn that Chuck Norris was never real. Chuck Norris lives inside all of us. And it kind of wraps up nicely, and the credits roll. And that was Sidekicks. This really scratches that itch of like a good enough bad movie.
Okay, bye.
That you can tell they cared about throughout the production, or at least they tried as hard as they could have. But it was super charming and a lot of fun. Overall, I'm really happy I got to revisit this with you guys. This video's been a lot of fun to make. I've tried a whole lot of new things, and I hope that they connected with you. Do you mind? I'm trying to do my outro now, and you're interrupting that too. He's gonna be sticking around for a while. He really likes the vibe of my couch. He tells me it's like a fourth dimensional thing and that I wouldn't get it. Bye. All right, he's gone. All right, and that's actually where I'm gonna wrap up this video, and I'm actually gonna leave you off with a little teaser for my next video, titled Background Ninjas in the Wild.
This is really good. Good?